Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So work out the limit of this as x tends towards 0 from the positive direction. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, you've got one block multiplying another block. Visualize this block as this. You've got a circle of radius 1, so the hypotenuse is 1. Let's say the angle here is theta. This here will be sine theta. This length here will be cos theta. So secant, cosecant will be this. Cosecant will be this. Cosecant will be the hypotenuse over the opposite, which is sine theta. So cosecant is this thing here. So if you look at this, as x tends to 0 from the positive direction, well, sine, this thing here, sine looks like this. So as you're heading towards 0, you are approaching 0. So this thing here will be approaching 0. So here you've got 1 over 0, which is going to head towards infinity. So this thing here is going to head towards infinity. Now if you look at this graph, natural log of x looks like this. And then as x tends to 0, this thing here is going to be 0, 1 take away 0, this thing here will be 1. So this thing here is heading towards 1. So as you head towards 1, you can see you're heading towards 0. The value will be 0. So here you've got this heading towards infinity. This block here will head towards 0. So here this is an indeterminate form. But then, well, here you've got a product here. Whenever you have a product, try to rewrite it as a fraction. So imagine this. Hang on, bear with me. Imagine this as 1 over sine of x, and then this block here will get multiplied to the top. So you can always rewrite it as a fraction. So let's start again. We are trying to find the limit of this. We are trying to find the limit of this. So hang on. We are trying to find the limit of this. So rewrite, because we've got infinity times 0. We need to rewrite as a fraction. So imagine this as being 1 over sine of x, and this block here stays the same. So it gets multiplied to the top, giving you this. So now let's check it. Let's check this. So as x tends to 0, this thing here is going to be 0, and then as x tends to 0, this thing here is going to be 0. 1 take away 0, that's going to be 1. And then if you look at the natural log graph, this thing here is going to be 0. Here you've got 0 over 0. So 0 over 0 is an indeterminate form, so you can use L'Hopital's rule and differentiate this. If you differentiate this, it will give you this. And then differentiate this, it will then give you this. And then tidy this up. So visualize this as one thing divided by this thing here, divided by this. So visualize as this, and then this gets multiplied to the bottom, giving you this. Okay, so now simplify. So cos cancels out, giving you this. So as x tends to 0 from the right hand side, well, sine looks like this. As x tends to 0 from the right hand side, we don't really care what happens on the negative side. As x tends towards 0 from the right hand side, it is heading towards 0. So here you've got 1 take away 0, which will be 1, and then negative 1. So the overall limit will be negative 1.